Hi guys, it's Disney Girl here, back for another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. I am super duper excited today because we are going to be finishing up Chapter 2 of the Tower Challenge and moving on to the very last chapter, which is Chapter 3. If you guys have any problems hearing me or seeing me, just let me know in the chat here. Also, too, just so you guys know, there is Super Chat now, so if you guys want to use that so that you guys can get promoted and stuff like that, you guys can totally use that. Also, to make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ring the little bell for post notifications, and make sure to give this stream a big Mickey thumbs up. I already got rid of the gloves, so usually I use that. But here we go here. We've got Rainbow Dash. Hi, thanks for tuning in. Lee, Jack. Oh my goodness, so many people. McClure, Aiden, hi. Okay, so let's take a look here at the progress so far. I've got 50,000 or over 50,000 points accumulated. I only needed 43,500. Now, that would be great if I could get that for the next chapter, which would be Chapter 3, because then I would be able to get all of the rewards and stuff like that. However, I don't have any Mulan characters, as you guys would know if you guys have been following along, so not the best that way. But hopefully we are going to get a bundle or two today, so we'll be able to do that. All right, so I only sent out Elastigirl last time because I wanted to save my refresh tokens for this coming chapter. It is more important to me to do well in this last chapter, or at least try to. So I'm saving the refresh tokens for the very few characters that I'm going to have in terms of the featured collection, as I said, which is going to be Mulan. So going to be lots of fun. So let's go ahead here and collect from the tower. More Maleficent coins. Usually I try and use those refresh tokens just so I can get more Maleficent coins. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, Brazil. Oh my goodness. Carol, thanks for coming. Brantley, Tommaso, Julian, what is your price limit for the Mulan chest? Well, I'm going to see what the bundle is first. If it's going to be someone like Mushu, I might just go ahead and purchase that today. I've made sure my internet is connected today, so I shouldn't have any problems with the purchase or verifying or anything. I made one in another game just to check, so it should be fine. I know we had a little bit of trouble last time doing that, but that was because I wasn't connected to the internet right away, and so it just screwed everything up. So I didn't even realize. Now, there is no point sending anybody out to challenge the tower at this point, just because unless I use gems, I'm just going to get kicked out from the tower anyway. So just going to leave it now. So to recap so far what has happened in Chapter 2 and sort of what characters we needed and stuff like that, Monsters Inc. was super duper helpful. So I don't think Monsters Inc. is going to be a big one for this next chapter. So we had Mike, we had Randall, Roz, Sully, and Boo if you had her. I don't have Boo yet. So that was fine. Maybe I had to use a few more refresh tokens and stuff like that. But again, not horrible. Pirates of the Caribbean and Peter Pan. Now, I only have one Peter Pan character, and that is Tinkerbell. But she wasn't an option. Actually, really, the only Peter Pan character that was an option was Captain Hook. So unless you got him in the Sapphire chest at Christmas, or else have purchased him because you have unlocked him. I know he comes with the bundle for with the Jolly Roger, but again, I haven't unlocked it, so I can't purchase him anyway. Now, Captain Barbossa I've unlocked and welcomed pretty recently, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do very much in terms of leveling up with him, but I still sent him out at least once, challenge tower, and then used the refresh tokens on Elizabeth Swann and Will Turner. Now, Tiadama, still working on her, so she was useless. Then the next collection was Mickey and Friends, Toy Story, and WALL-E. And we had Buzz, Eve, Goofy, and WALL-E there, so all of these characters were amazing because they're all maxed out, so it was great. I can use the refresh tokens on any one of them, so I was able to still collect for like Mowgli and stuff like that, so it was good. Then the Incredibles. So I have Dash and Frozone at 10, which was super useful. Those are the refresh token characters I used. Jack, I did get to level 9 recently, so he at least got to challenge the tower at a level 9. Otherwise, he was level 8. Again, very useful. He was actually a previous tower challenge character, so basically like Cricky featured character there, so really awesome. Mr. Incredible, Syndrome, and Violet, I was not able to get from the legendary chest that I opened in the last live stream, so kind of crummy there. All right, I'm going to take a look here at the chat in 2 seconds. The featured character, obviously, that you could send out that would never get tired was Elastigirl. So she was really helpful for that. So that was super duper great. Very, very happy with her because she was actually, what was she, like level 8 or something like that? So, again, useful. All right, let's take a look here at the chat. How close am I to Cricky? I will show you. So, right now I'm at 35 teacups, 30 cages, and I have the 2,000 currency, but that is going to go today because that is going to be going towards the Mulan character. So pretty intense. Now, it's going to be intense because a lot of that currency probably is going to be going towards Mulan and the attraction. I want that, and I want to put it in my kingdom. So I'm going to clear a little slot of land, and hopefully we'll be able to find a good spot to sort of start building the Mulan collection. I think I know exactly where, but I'll ask for you guys' feedback in a minute. So make sure you guys let me know in the chat when I get to that point. Because I have a few spots in my kingdom that I think it would work for me right now. Without like clearing out like a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm not interested in doing because I don't have a lot of Mulan stuff. So, again, this is my Cricky progress. I know that once we get some more of the Maleficent coins in Chapter 3, there's a lot here. There's actually 4,000 Maleficent coins, or over 4,000, 5,000 Maleficent coins that we can get from this chapter. So this is going to be really good. That's really going to help with the progress for sure for getting Cricky. But again, I have to reach those milestones in order for that to happen. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Well, happy birthday to your sister. Hi Sienna, Amanda, Stacy. You unlocked the frontier yesterday, Jack. That is awesome. Wow, now you've got new land. Yes, new space to start decorating. What are you going to put there? Oh, good. That's so cool. It's your first tower challenge for sure. That's awesome. Super cool. I mean, even if you don't complete to get Cricky, you do have the chance to buy some really great characters that you can only get in legendary chests normally. So that is going to be like really, really good for your kingdom if you're like not wanting to spend a lot of gems normally, or you don't want to spend your real money on those legendary chests. That is the best way to do it for sure. So hopefully you were able to get a lot of stuff from your kingdom. Actually, I'm really excited to purchase Mulan today. It's going to be super cool. Okay, so I've got obviously some stuff to do around my kingdom. My happiness is a little bit on the low side. Yeah, 4%. Because I didn't want to check my kingdom this morning too much because I wanted to save a lot of it for today. And then 2, I don't know all of the characters that are going to be featured. But my prediction for this is going to be Tangled, because we haven't seen that yet in the Tower Challenge. We are probably going to get Sleeping Beauty as well. Zootopia we haven't seen. Jungle Book. So I'm thinking that those are sort of the characters that we're going to be using. Obviously, Mickey and Friends, I think, is going to be back. I don't know if Toy Story is going to be back. I think maybe Zootopia might replace that, but we'll see. Zootopia could end up replacing the pirates instead. So I'm thinking that maybe my Mulan stuff should go where Donald's boat is right now. Now, Donald's boat is busy, and I believe I've still got Chip and Dale in there for 12 hours, but in that area. So I might move out some of the concessions for Aladdin, and then go ahead and place the new attraction when I purchase it in like less than 20 minutes here. I'll place it in there. So I'm collecting first. Don't go removing anything before you collect. It's just not worth it because you can still get magic from that. So by collecting from Merlin, I got over 17,000, almost 18,000 magic from that. So that is really, really good. I also got some great tokens for Christopher Robin and the Mayor. Actually, those two are also characters that were in the first few tower challenges. So really, really good. Chapter 1, that's okay. Try and catch up as much as you can. You just won't be able to with the points. Am I confident I will complete Chapter 3 of the Tower Challenge? Okay, so in terms of completing, I think that I will be able to get Cricky. Definitely be able to get Cricky. The one thing I am a little bit concerned about is, and I'll be able to get Mulan and the attraction, but the one thing I am concerned about is the points. So the points here, I'm a little worried I won't be able to get to 50,000. That is sort of my biggest concern right now without using like a few rounds of gems. But again, it depends on the characters from those collections that they offer. So as long as I have enough refresh tokens, I should be able to do it pretty well. Now, I have been saving the last like 12, 16 hours in that range. So right now I've actually been able to get, I'm up to 10 now. So that's actually going to be really, really helpful. So I am confident I'm going to be getting Cricky. I'm not going to miss out on that. Unless the cages are like 5,000 currency, which is not going to be. That's ridiculous. I think it's probably going to be more like 750 because we had 250, then 500. So I'm thinking 750 is going to be the next amount. Hi guys, all the new people that are tuning in right now. Thanks for coming in. And we've got 15 or just over 15 minutes before Chapter 3 starts. Yay! And then we are all done and actually can go to sleep at night and not be setting alarms for a few days before update number 27 of Disney's Magic Kingdoms. Actually, there's going to be a whole bunch of news coming on my channel about the next update that we won't get the information, like it'll be about a week from now that we'll start. I'll probably have my first video up for that. So we are going to be getting a lot of really, really great stuff to Disney's Magic Kingdoms coming forward. So also too, I'm going to be posting my Dumbo prediction. So hopefully Disney Magic Kingdoms will be doing that. It could be a limited time event or it could be part of the main storyline. Just depends on how many characters they release to us. It's one of those ones that could fit into the main storyline because depending on how many characters and stuff like that you want. Depending on how many characters they want to give us and stuff like that, and how many main characters they choose to use, it could be a limited time event. But again, it is one of those ones that you could say there's not that many. So they could just shove it in to our main storyline. But you'll have to wait to find out what's coming in update 27. But we know it's not a tower challenge next. It is going to be a limited time event. So that is going to be really, really cool. All right, let's take a look here at the chat. Oh, okay. Yes, let's talk about like some of our favorite cursed attractions in the kingdom. Hollywood Tower of Terror is amazing. I actually too love Elsa's Ice Palace. That is really, really awesome. It looks super duper cool when it is cursed. And if you guys are like, what is Elsa's Ice Palace? It is this guy right here. Dun, dun, dun. It's not cursed right now, but it was cursed earlier. I took a screenshot, so I am going to post some stuff on the blog about that. I've been trying to get as many shots of my kingdom as I possibly could with cursed attractions, showing you guys it cursed and uncursed. So that is going to be really awesome. Now let's see. Will you be purchasing the paid character? Yes, that is the plan. Again, as long as everything works this time during the stream and everything, then yes, I will be for sure. So I'm looking forward to getting a new character today. Am I doing a Mulan Legendary Chest Pack? That is to be determined right now. We're going to see how much the the featured character is going to be, or even if it comes up as a bundle. It should, because I don't have any of the Mulan characters. Now, guys, I do want to talk to you guys just a tad about some of the characters that we are going to be seeing for the next chapter here. So the next chapter, we are going to be using Zootopia, or at least that is what everybody seems to be talking about. So Zootopia, it makes sense. And so I decided to level up Nick Wilde. So Nick is now going to be coming back into the kingdom here. And guys, he is now a level 10. So he is totally maxed out. Yay! 10! So, alright, so Nick Wilde is now level 10. We got 5 gems and 30 stars. So that is basically XP. So that's really good. Hey, nice to see someone around here who's got an eye for how awesome I am. Oh, yes, we do think you are pretty awesome. Actually, he could have a costume. He could have his police suit for sure. So I don't want to send him out to do anything until we know what's going on with the tower in just 12 minutes here. Now, I do have another character that I was just leveling up that literally just finished. She was offered 2 hours, so I just did that this morning. And it is... Okay, one of the Cinderella characters, the new ones, because apparently they could be coming back as well in this upcoming chapter. So I'm not sure if they're going to be taking over the Toy Story slot or not. And if we have to use these characters again, I wanted to at least make sure they were a little bit higher. So here we go. Anastasia Tremaine is now level 6. All this, and I still don't have anything nice to wear. No more dialogue. Sorry, guys. I was looking forward to doing some of the dialogue here, but nope. So I'm not going to send her off either just because we don't know what's coming, and I want to kind of pick and choose and show you guys everything. So there we go. So that looks good. Jessie is busy. She's off refreshing tokens. So is Woody. So basically, guys, they are the happiness around the kingdom. And yeah, not really able to do very much for me right now. So, not great. Okay, so I am actually not leveling them up at the same time. One of them actually finishes, and then I start the other one. I just don't bring it back into the kingdom until I'm ready to actually record. So that's sort of how I usually do things, is because it's just too difficult trying to get a whole bunch of clips. So instead I just can audio record for you guys and play at the same time. It just makes things a little bit easier for sure. So yes, it looks like I've leveled up them at the same time, but I actually haven't. It's kind of fun too, like, I've shown people, like, welcome screens before, like, in person. And if I have a whole bunch that I can actually show them, then it's a lot of fun. So that's usually the only time I'll screen record or whatever, so. Alright, so that should help my happiness out a little bit here, which is good. No complaints there. I'm hoping that there's not too many Jungle Book characters. Like, I hope they don't get a whole row by themselves. I don't think they will, just because I don't really have a lot of Jungle Book characters. I actually only have one, Mowgli. But Mowgli actually just leveled up in my last video. He is actually, you know who is ready to level up? We should do her right now. She's 4 hours, but Lady Tremaine, and she takes a while actually to collect for. As you can see, 26 of her rings, and they are rare, both of her items. So, and she's really cheap in terms of magic. Actually, right now, I'm at 1.2 million magic. Yay! We're back in the millions again, thank goodness, because honestly, I have been missing being in the millions. Can you put the music on for Mulan's first welcome screen, like in the game? Yeah, I could turn that on. The reason I don't usually use the in-game music is because, like, when I first started the channel, there was a couple of, like, I'd get copyright things because they actually use, like, real Disney songs. So I didn't want to be doing my videos and stuff like that and be getting, like, all these copyright things. So I just put my own music and stuff like that. Now, during streams, I don't do that, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't know how good the sound and stuff will be this way, so I don't know. Congratulations on getting Elastigirl. That is awesome. What do you feel about getting 4K subs? I feel amazing, and I love all of you guys so much. Thank you for watching my channel, and it's so much fun. I can't believe that all this has happened in like a year. It's so cool. Loads of fun. Honestly, like, you guys are the best. I know, Brantley, I am so happy that I am in the millions again. My goodness. You have no idea. I was like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? I know I've got Bagheera that I want to bring into the kingdom once Tower Challenge is over. That's probably one of the first things I will do. He is ready to go, but he is 250,000. But right now, I'm sure I'll get another 50,000 the next day or so. So, getting like Bagheera with that 250,000 that I will have. So I'll still be at around $1 million. Now I know things are going to be expensive. I know I've got some new land I think that I will be going to be unlocking at some point. I think over here. Yeah, so I have to complete more Jungle Book, but I think it's going to take a little bit more time. I think I have to bring in maybe Blue, I think someone told me. So, yeah. Am I planning to get Mulan's warrior and comfy costume? Of course. I don't know how we're going to be able to purchase those. There was talk about it being in the calendar reward, but the only day I could see that starting would be Tuesday, and that wouldn't give us very much time if we're collecting fabrics. So we'll just have to wait and see. We are getting 5 gems today though, guys, so a great way to get free gems in the game is just logging in every single day, which is amazingly easy. Just open the game and collect every day at 10 o'clock in the morning, or at least it is here. And yeah, just by logging in, you can get free gems. It's fantastic. Also, if you watch the free video ads over on Main Street, so right here, like you can get 2 free gems. Your parade float, which is really useful. When you send that out, you get chances of gems and stuff like that. So you don't get it every single time, but sometimes you can get like at least like 10 gems, and that is really awesome. Yeah, okay, so Mickey's lunar costume here. I have Mickey in it. I didn't have him in it for most of chapter 1, I think. But Mickey is here in his lunar costume. He does this for 2 hours. He is the best character, guys, for getting those refresh tokens. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how great he is. I can't even remember when I got this costume. I feel like it was around the Chinese New Year last year, so probably in, like, February, and I just didn't put him in it after. So, I don't know. But anyways, he looks super cute doing this. I absolutely love just watching him. He's just the cutest thing ever. Love Mickey. Whoa, you are saving. You got 2.6 million magic. Well, if you're at 2.6 million, you must be saving for the 3 million land slot. Let's take a look here at some of the chat. Yeah, Jungle Book's going to take a lot of magic. I heard Peter Pan's pretty crazy too. Now, okay, so somebody just asked me, do I have Elastigirl's costume? No, I do not, unfortunately. So that's a little bit crummy here. Yeah, so anyways, right here we can see Elastigirl in her costume, but I don't have her, so I'm assuming the welcome screen is about the same. You guys can let me know in the chat, though, if it is not, if you guys have the costume. Have fun at school. I don't know if I've opened, I think I have opened a Mulan Legendary chest, maybe just like one. I think that's where I got Mickey's costume. It could have been part of like even one of the daily rewards or something like that, or a part of a leaderboard, you know, that they just have for a little bit of time. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know why people like Disney Magic Kingdoms more than some of your other videos. Well, Disney Magic Kingdoms is sort of like my main thing on the channel, but I have started playing Kingdom Hearts, so really happy and excited about that. I am posting the videos and stuff like that. I didn't want to post one last night just because I had to post my completion of Chapter 2. So I was like, oh my gosh, I was planning to post one, but I just rescheduled it. So I'm going to post it either later today or I'll post it tomorrow. I just haven't quite made a decision yet, but it's scheduled. So there's going to be lots more Kingdom Hearts coming for sure, and a lot longer ones. I know my first few were a bit short just because it was tutorial modes, and I was like, yeah, I should have probably made longer ones, but I'm going to start making the videos a little bit longer. So I think the next one's like over 50 minutes, I think 55 minutes. So a lot of Kingdom Hearts coming. It's a lot of work keeping up on all the games. And Harry Potter too, fantastic. I'm not sure I'm gonna get that Quidditch sweater with the golden snitch on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen here. All right, so let's take a look at Mulan's costume quickly before we start doing the countdown here. So they're still in the shadows, but they should be coming out of the shadows in, 1 minute and 10 seconds. So really excited about that. I'm kind of debating where I want to be when things come out of the shadows. I think I'll be in the costume shop. Maybe I'll just leave it right here. There is going to be some dialogue from Maleficent, so that is going to be really exciting. I love doing the dialogue. Oh, Shere Khan sounds crazy. So much magic. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure who I'm going to level up after Lady Tremaine, guys. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, not sure what to do. Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, no, the videos are coming. Don't worry. Again, I'm going to be doing the whole game, so no worries. Yeah, less than a minute here. We got 20 seconds. Oh, this is so great. Yay, last chapter. 5 days to go. Let's see how fast we can finish it. Twilight Town. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Twilight Town's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Mulan. Welcome Mulan first before these costumes come out of the shadows. Wow, of course. All right, here is Maleficent. Impossible. How could I have? No matter. We shall see how they fare against all the powers of the underworld. That sounds like Hades is coming. Blow me to Bermuda! What a performance! At this rate, we'll have swept away this new curse in no time. Alright, here, 5 gems! Yay, see how easy that was? Free gems! Yay! Alright, there we go. Oh, look at what is tomorrow! Guys! Ruby chest! Holy moly! Look! There's nothing really in it for me. Okay, so it looks like Chief Bogo, I think, is going to be useful in this chapter. I was a little worried about that. Still, he's not maxed out. But the ruby chest is going to be free tomorrow in the calendar reward. So happy about that. No fabric, though. So we'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead here and check it out. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we've got Mickey and Friends and Zootopia. So thank goodness Nick Wilde is now at a level 10. Chief Bogo is not, and I don't have Flash. So Chief Bogo will only be going out once to challenge the tower. I will not be refreshing him. There's no point buying Flash for me right now, just because he'll only be at a level 1, and yeah. So I need the points. So we'll send Goofy out for the first one. Next one, actually, we've got Tangled, Cinderella, Peter Pan, and Sleeping Beauty. So this should give us a wide variety of characters. Holy princesses. We've got Aurora, Cinderella, Rapunzel, and then Wendy Darling is in there. So this is strictly, basically Disney princesses, well, besides Wendy. But, I mean, holy, this is so cool. Okay, so the first one I will be sending out. Those 3 are at level 10 that I will be using, so that is going to be really helpful. Oh, look at the picture of Aurora. I don't remember it being like that before. It looks beautiful. Do you guys checking this out? They should give Aurora her blue dress as a costume, though. Okay, let's see. We've got also Mickey and Friends Toy Story. So Toy Story did come back. Tangled and Jungle Book. So Mother Gothel. What? Zurg. What? Pete, what? Shere Khan. So we had Disney princesses, and now we've got Disney villains. So isn't that interesting? I am a little bit shocked at this. Okay, so I was expecting to get some Maximus maybe going on, some Flynn Rider, but no. We have got villains here. Okay, so featured collection is Mulan. I don't have any of these characters. Oh, Cricky can go up against the tower? Oh, he'll be good for points, maybe, because, like, at least I can put him in there. Now, Mulan, let's... Oh, come on. I know I can purchase it in here. All right, so Cricky's ears hats are now available, guys, for $650. Guys, it's so much less than I thought. That's like a whole extra 100 currency. But Mulan is 5,000. What? What? Have all the other characters been 5,000? What? No, guys. Was Nani and Elastigirl 5,000? Get out of town. This is horrible. Bye currency. I was like, oh, I can still buy a few ears hats out of this. She'll probably maybe be 1,000, but 5,000? What? What? I don't like this. Okay, I'm purchasing her, but 5,000? Okay, well, okay, I'll get over it, but, like, that takes all my currency. Like, I'll barely have enough to buy the attraction. All right, anyways, we are purchasing Mulan. She needs to be used. So now I've got a brand new character, and here's her welcome screen. Whoa. I love it. Oh, and a Mushu bundle is here, and the Sparkler concession. Yay! Okay, guys, super duper 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 happy. Okay, the Mushu is now going to be in a bundle. Honestly, super awesome. Okay, so also legendary chests for Mulan are back for $13.99. There is still the Incredibles, Lilo, and Stitch available as well for the remainder of the Tower Challenge. Now, Mushu actually isn't that much. It's only $5.49, so this is good. No way! I have iTunes cards on here. Ah, this is so annoying. Okay, guys, I have no idea why it keeps doing this, because I did do a purchase in another game just to test it out before this. Okay, so there's something going on with my game here, because that doesn't make any sense. I'm really upset about this. I will figure it out after my stream, but... grr, that is so maddening. Accept this magical reward for achieving rank 34 on the leaderboard with a score of 50,969. Yay! So we got 1,000 Maleficent coins and 2 refresh tokens. Now I was like in the top 20 this morning, but that changed. So people were really working hard. So let's go ahead and claim it here. Still came in the top 50, so no complaints there. Now, here is Mulan. It might be worth sending her out first for the currency she'll probably get with the dialogue, but we'll just see here. After what I did at the Tung Shao Pass, Shang still calls me in to demonstrate artillery tactics to his troops sometimes. I'm sure part of it's an excuse for him to spend time with me, which is sweet, but I really enjoy doing it too. The trick is to make sure you're sighting along the barrel and to pay attention to the wind. Here, watch. Bombs away! Send Mulan to practice her aim. So this is a side quest, but I don't think this is part of the tower challenge. We'll have to see here. No, it is not yet. Okay, here's Mickey in the corner, but it's Li Shang. An Imperial Army captain, work is never done, even in peacetime. It's my job to ensure our troops are trained and our equipment is in good order, as well as to review reports from our scouts. It's a lot of paperwork, but it's worth it to make sure nothing out of the ordinary. Hold on. Am I reading this right? Excuse me. I have to go. Make sure the next 30 pages of this reconnaissance report aren't as strange as the first one. Who is part of that? Maybe it's a typo? Send Li Shang to review the strange report. Okay, so Li Shang. Oh, we need him. Okay, let's check it out here. So Mulan chess guys are here as I showed you. So there's some awesome attractions and there's the concessions, there's going to be decorations, there's going to be the parade float, all things that I don't have, as well as some costumes for the Mickey and Friends characters. So let's take a look here. Mushu, legendary character. Now I am going to figure out how to buy him in the bundle. Super frustrating. Super frustrating. The lantern attraction. I'm going to check the chat here, guys, in just 2 seconds. I'm going to go over with you some of the things that you can do if you are having some trouble because you're screwed with, like, Pete and Mother Gothel and stuff like that if you don't have them. The Ancestors Shrine. That is super cool. I really want that. Oh, look, you can get Mulan tokens from that, too. Then we've got the Lunar Balloon Lantern. I don't know if I have one of these. I don't think so. We've got a lunar costume for Chipperdale. Can never tell which one is which sometimes. I have one of them already, so I'm just missing one. The Sparkler concession, which we can get with Mushu in the bundle right now. A decoration of the Stone Dragon, the Great Stone Dragon, as Mushu calls him. And then we've got Minnie, lunar costume. We've got the training camp. We've got Mulan's float. We've got, what is this? Festival lantern. I know I have one of those. So common actually is Li Shang. So that might be worth just opening it with gems since I can't get my purchases to work right now. It's super frustrating. And I put iTunes cards on. I said I was going to do it. I did it. And it's not showing up. So it shouldn't even have a problem with purchases or anything. And again, I already did it, like, checked before this to make sure it was working. And it's just not. Okay, so let's go ahead here and send people out to the tower because that is very, very important. Why is it making me redo it? I already put all my characters in. Okay, no Mulan characters right now. So we're going to go ahead here and start the challenge. So everybody is off right now. Now I do want to purchase the new attraction as well. So that is the training camp there. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that for 750 currency. Ta-da! So we need to place that in the kingdom now. That leaves me just enough to get 1 Earzat for Cricky. Yay! I have made the first step to completing Cricky. So I will be able to get, as I said, like 5,000 currency from the points, but I have to wait until my characters are done challenging the tower. So I'm going to check the chat now, guys, as promised. No, I don't think so. Oh my goodness, Mulan's comfy outfit has arrived. Welcome, Mulan, to unlock it. So I have, so let's go ahead here. There's a bundle. There's a bundle and we can see the outfit. So let's check the bundle. All right, $6.99. We can purchase it with 40 gems. Now, my question is that the only way that we can get her costume is by purchasing it? Whoa! Level up with tokens from Ruby chests. Each chest also guarantees tokens for Warrior Mulan. So this is how we're going to be able to get it, is Ruby chests. What? That picture kind of made her look a bit short. Okay, so if you guys are missing some of the characters and stuff like Pete and if you don't have Cinderella maxed out, you're not doomed. You are not doomed. There is still a chance here that you can finish it. Now, again, just if you're having trouble with refresh tokens, send the characters that you have out for that, because that is going to be super duper important for sure, because you need to make sure that you're sending out your highest characters for sure. The one thing though you guys might miss out on, like I might, is the points, but we'll keep you guys posted on that, and we'll have a chat like after 2 days or something like that, and we'll check in and see how we're all doing. Okay, so the Ruby chest here you can buy for 25 gems. It's actually not too bad. Now, here are the character tokens for Mulan's costume, or at least there's one of them. That's her ears hat, though. Maybe it's not. No, there they are. There's the fabric. Wow. Okay, so you can get the fabric in these Ruby chests. Is that what do we need? We probably need ears, hats, and fabric. So let's just check here. So there's her classic. There's her glitched. Oh, we can collect it on its own. Oh, the princess dressing room. Guys, so if you did the Ralph Breaks the Internet limited time event, or I'm going to wreck it, you guys will be able to collect for sure. So we're going to be fine. Now, the comfy Mulan fabric, not so much. So Cricky needs to be able to get it. So we need to get Cricky in here ASAP. ASAP. We also need Lotus hair pieces. So actually, Kristoff is going to be useful. 24 hours though, so not great. Mickey is going to be awesome because right now he's going to be either collecting refresh tokens or he's going to be collecting the Lotus hair piece for Mulan. So Mickey in his Lunar costume, if you have it, is going to really, really help you. So let's go ahead here and send Kristoff off. Doesn't really matter. He is definitely going to be useful for that now. Oh, we got some cursed attractions around here, guys. Make sure you tap them because when you tap them, we get currency. Not a lot, but we get 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times you have to tap it to clear it now. It was only 2 the first chapter. Was it 3 or 4 the second chapter, and now 5. So really, really useful. Okay, so it looks like no Monsters, Inc. There seems to be more attractions cursed right now. We'll go ahead and check that here in a second. I wish I now had waited to collect from the princess dressing room until the chapter had started for chapter 3, because then I could have got a chance of collecting that glitch fabric, but that's okay. So yeah, we still need to place the attraction in. I can't buy any more of Cricky's ears hats, guys, so let's go ahead here and make that room like I promised I would. Let's do that by removing some of these. I just don't need them right now. They are cool concessions, not attractions. Concessions to have, but just not worth not putting out the attraction right now. I don't know how much room I'm going to need, so we'll just put a whole bunch of stuff away. I'll just move this one over. Maybe I'll be able to keep it in. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure how big this is. Let's do the training camp. So, okay, we can get a common item every 60 minutes. So it's 60 minutes that you can collect from this. Ah, perfect. Look at how awesome that fits. I cleared just the right amount of stuff. So here is the newest attraction in my kingdom, guys. Yay! Okay, yes, if Zurg is walking around your kingdom and you don't have him yet, that is totally normal. Mother Gothel actually does the same thing, and I believe Shere Khan does too. He's not doing it yet for me, but I have seen that from some other videos and stuff like that. So you have to defeat Zurg first before you can unlock him. but villains do that in the kingdom, so don't worry about it. Okay, so looks like Prince Philip, you are not going to be useful. Sorry, bud. All right, so, oh, there's the firecrackers. Okay, so firecrackers are randomly just appearing again in the kingdom. Tap those and you get a little bit of extra currency as well. They are a little bit tricky to find. There's usually only 3, so you really have to keep an eye out for sure for them. So there's one right there. Seems like a little glitched. Oh, there you go. He's moving again. So you just tap it, and you get a couple of currency. Not much, but again, every little bit helps at this point. So we really need to get Cricky in this kingdom before the tower challenge is over, and also to with enough time that we can actually work on getting Mulan's costume. So let's, you know what, guys? I think I would like to purchase, I can purchase Mulan's item in Merlin's shop. Thank you very much, Ronald. I am going to check that out right now. Okay, so that is true. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Whoa, is this updated or something? Because I've never noticed this before. Holy character tokens. But who would honestly buy the Winnie the Pooh book? Never do that. Any of those items, like the Pumpkin King head, the Winnie the Pooh book, the Discipline and Strength, the Incredible Symbol. Like, Incredible Symbol, Daisy can do it in 8 minutes. Like, you don't need that. That's ridiculous. So don't purchase those with elixirs. It's not worth it. But some of these things for Mulan to get her leveled up, ooh, I am thinking I should do that. All right, let's take a look here at what Mulan needs to level up. She only needs 2. And right now, Fantasy Fair is the only... Oh, no, Elsa, talk with the trolls. So we're going to send her to do that right away. I get her on that mission for me. The Lotus Hairpiece. I don't think the Lotus Hairpiece I should use elixirs for. And I don't think I should use them here either. Now, Mulan can do it in 6 minutes. Actually, a lot of them can. So I think I'm just going to wait for the training camp. Now, that is going to take me 4 hours to bring it in, but I don't think that is a big deal. Now, festival photos. Minnie needs her Lunar outfit, and the only way we can get that is Legendary Chest. So it means we've got to go to Legendary Chest here and open one. Yeah. So I'm thinking that since, again, the purchases, if you're just tuning in, not working again for me for some stupid reason, even though they're iTunes cards on my account, super frustrating, but I am going to have to use gems. I don't have an option unless you guys don't want me to open it. Same with the bundle. I can't get Mushu in here until I figure out what is going on, and it's just in Disney Magic Kingdom's game that I'm having this problem, not with any other games. So have to use my gems. No, my poor gems. All right, here we go. I'm purchasing one for you guys. At least one. If you want me to open more, let me know here in the chat. Okay, you guys ready for this? Fingers crossed, please, please, please give me like Li Shang or Minnie's costume. That would be really good. Okay, those 2 things. Ooh, okay, here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna get? Oh, guys, the Blossom bench. It's just like a hair shrub. It's a hair shrub. Why? Why does this happen to me every time I'm streaming with you guys? It's just horrible. Actually, this happens to me a lot. What is happening? Should I do another one? Oh my gosh. Super depressed right now. Let me know here in the chat if I should open another one. My heart literally is just like, it was like going super fast, and then it was like, yeah. It's super sad. Okay, let's do it. I'm seeing some yeses. Okay, guys, come on. Please keep your fingers crossed for me right now. Everybody cross your fingers. Cross them. Okay, ready? Disney Girl will not get a Blossom bench. We got it? Anything else? Stone dragon statue. Okay, or that. Okay, I think that's my first one though, but how should I feel about this, guys? How should I feel? Should I feel betrayed that I got an item that was rare, but yet it was a decoration? Yeah. Should I just use all of them and just say to hell with it? Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe one more. Yeah, the hair shrub curse. Honestly, it's upon my kingdom. Maleficent's not cursing, it's the hair shrub curse. Unless that is her curse. Okay, one more. Third time's a charm here. Stressing out so hard right now. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay, it's done. It's done. Now it's just a matter of clicking it, and the timing doesn't even matter. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, again, fingers crossed. 1. I'm even tapping it with my fingers crossed. Okay, no decorations. No decorations. Lunar costume for Pluto. So no Li Shang. We did get a common item. See, this is weird. Why common items are, like, not easier to get. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, so we did get something at least half decent here. Okay, so we at least have a costume. I don't know if it's going to be useful, but we should go ahead and put Pluto in it immediately. So let's go to the costume shop and check him out in it. Yay! Okay, I should be happy, right? This is good. It's not. It was a common item, but hey, I needed to get it, so yeah. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't a hair shrub. Well, not that you can get a hair shrub, but like some sort of weird decoration. All right, here we go. Pluto is now in his lunar costume, and let's check him out here. Hey, bud, walk this way. Come here, boy. Where are you going? He's probably going over to see Mickey. Okay, let's try and click him here. So, oh, of course, the post is right in the middle of the way. I don't think he does anything, though. He's walked through those children. Going towards Donald. There we go. There he is. Super cute. Okay, let's go ahead here. And I don't know what we should send him out on. He's kind of useless. I guess we'll just send him for Oogie Boogie's tokens. Run, Pluto, run. Oh, look, he even chills in his doggy house with the costume on. Oh, that's pretty cute, guys. That is pretty cute. There. Now the curse is gone, bud, so you won't have nightmares. Okay, so there we go. I don't know if I should open another one, guys. Let me know in the chat. I don't have many more I can open. Technically only 2 more with the amount of gems that I have. So, yeah. Alright, so we'll send Scar out for an hour. This is just, yeah. Just sad. So Jack now we can send with Elastigirl to share a hug. So we'll get that dialogue in my next video. So that'll be fun. Sort of continue there with the storyline a bit. Alright. Let's collect some stuff here. I also want to give you guys my progress for Tiadama. I think that it's about time that I do that. So let's go ahead here and take a look. So we have got all of the pirate flags for her already. We have got 24 of 65 of her heart lockets. And we've got 30 of 55 of her ears hats. So that's my progress. It's actually not too bad. So I'm about halfway for Tia right now. I've got, obviously, the magic, but, yeah. Not bad. Okay, so now we don't need pirates. We can all send them out to do their thing. I'm thinking that... yeah, I guess we'll send it for Tia. Why not? So if you guys have frozen characters, I guess that is what's going to be pretty helpful with Mulan, actually, right now. So, you know, the other thing, too... Actually, I want to go back to the costume shop and just go through that again, because... that was one thing I just want to check and clarify here. Where is Mulan? There she is. There are a lot of costumes now in this game. So we obviously, she comes in her classic. She doesn't come in nothing. So we've got her comfy outfit, which we were talking about before, the lotus hair piece. So the only crummy thing about Mickey collecting it is that the refresh tokens, it doesn't drop 2 tokens at a time. So it's either going to be choosing the refresh token or it's going to be choosing her hairpiece. And I don't know if it's rare or common or what. So, yeah. Now, Kristoff is going to be useful here, and the only thing is he's 24 hours. So, again, he'll still be useful, but not the best. The lantern attraction actually can collect it in 2 hours. Ancestor Shrine. So if we hadn't got any of those things in the legendary chest, then that would have been super helpful. Cricky can also do it once he gets to a level 4. And we have the lantern attraction. So... again, I will purchase probably some stuff in Merlin's shop if I need to level her up. And that should also help with the tower challenge. So I'm not opposed to using my elixirs on this. Normally I would be, but since I have 30,000 of it right now, and I was going to use it for either the jumping jellyfish or Davy Jones's organ, I'm thinking that I just splurge a bit. I just don't think it's worth screwing up my chances of getting Cricky in here ASAP. So he can collect these comfy Mulan fabrics. Now, the only requirement is to welcome him. We don't need any other attractions or anything like that. So, yeah, not too bad. So, guys, should I use another 60 gems here? That is my question to you, and try and purchase that. Yeah, okay, so again, if you guys are tuning in, I know I've said it a few times for you guys that have been listening, but the reason I didn't purchase the Legendary Chest Pack or the bundle for Mushu at the moment is because we're having a little bit of trouble here with the purchases and stuff like that, so... Can't go ahead and do that at the moment because I don't know what's going on with the game. It is not on my end, but it's just not letting me do purchases in the game right now. So I'm going to probably have to contact somebody and figure out why Disney Magic Kingdoms isn't letting me purchase anything. Except for with gems. So I can't even purchase more gems or something like that so I can open a whole bunch. So I can't do really any of that. So I'm thinking it might be fun. Oh, you already have a glitch fabric. That's awesome. Yeah, I would stop the stream, Tasha. The only problem is that it's not my account. Like, iTunes cards are there. Everything's been confirmed. I checked. I even did a little purchase on another game before the stream just to check. I just bought a little something, but I wanted to see. It was working fine, so it is not me. It is definitely Disney's Magic Kingdoms. So... not that great. Once I figure it out, though, then it'll be awesome to purchase it. But yes, I do have Hollywood Tower of Terror. I have it right here. I love this section of my kingdom. It's spooky, it's fun, it's perfect. Yeah, I kind of put Hollywood Tower of Terror in with the Haunted Mansion and obviously the Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love it. How do I like the logo for the Mulan collection? I actually really like it. I think it's kind of perfect. It really sort of represents like Mulan's fan, but yet at the same time represents Mushu, but yet the Guardian version of Mushu. So I think it's really cool. Some of the other ones I'm like, they're okay. I really like the Toy Story one. Peter Pan's pretty cool. Pirates is amazing. That's my favorite. Monsters Inc., it makes sense. I guess that a lot of them are really good. I think Bambi's might have been able to be a little different, but that's fine. But anyways, Mulan's I love. Alright, nothing's going well in this tower challenge. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. I know, nothing's going well for me here. I'm no anything good. Like, there's just no luck for me in this challenge in terms of legendary chests. It's horrible. Yeah, they did go really hard on this tower challenge for sure. Very upset about this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that this all gets... They figure out that they made it way too hard, and they actually just make it a little bit easier for us for the next one. Because, honestly, Mulan being 5,000 event currency, not cool. Not cool one bit. So, really upset about that. Now, I'm thinking, guys, maybe when the tower gets to an hour and a half, I might go ahead here and just use 6 gems for you guys so we can get on the leaderboard and see sort of how we're doing. Now, if I do that, though, I run risk of being on a harder leaderboard. Now, if you're in the top 10 this time on the leaderboard, we can get a Maleficent's Horns concession again, 15 gems, and 3,500 magic. 3,500 magic, that's like 0 incentive for me, but okay. If you're 11 to 25, 15 gems, 3,000 magic, 26 to 50, 10 gems. So we're getting gems here no matter what. So even if you come in the top 200, you're getting gems. So if you're anything below that, though, 201 to 500, you are only going to get a pathetic amount of magic. Okay, guys, I need some feedback here. Legendary chest or no? Just write yes or no here in the chat so we can sort of go over that and decide what we want to do. 15 of 25 years hats. That's amazing. I'm guessing, Stacy, you did not have to buy Mulan. Can we get another one of those random gifts of Coco currency and a chest? I wish. I wish. That was actually amazing. Well, we did get a little something at the start of this one. We got the refresh token and some Maleficent coins, which was useful. So, yeah. I wish I could buy more of Cricky's ears hats, but unfortunately that is going to be in the next video. Okay, I'm seeing some yeses here. So, oh, I'm seeing a no. One no, a whole bunch of yeses. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so ruby chest. I didn't think about that one. But actually, that doesn't sound horrible. But do I need the ruby chest, though? In reality, do I need to purchase that? Let's think here. Where is the ruby chest? I mean, what are my chances? I might get some event currency, which would be good. Some Mulan stuff. I see the appeal. Definitely the fabric there. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, I'm going to think about that, but I'm still seeing a lot of yeses for the Mulan legendary chest. Okay, so we're doing it, guys. Now, what do you think I'm going to get in this one? Let's have a prediction here. Let's have a little bet going on on what I'm actually going to be getting here. Don't purchase the ruby chest. See what you get tomorrow on the calendar. That is true. I could wait to purchase a ruby chest until after we find out what in the calendar. Actually, that would be kind of fun. I could, once I figure out this thing, I could do a pack. But I might stick with just the Mulan packs, depending on how many I get and stuff like that. Mulan chest. Okay, so we're definitely doing that. Mulan chest. So, guys, just a recap here quickly. This is what I can get in the Mulan Legendary chest right now. Quite a bit of stuff. I'm hoping for Li Shang. He is the one I want. And he's common. I think it's a reasonable request. He is a common item. So let's do it. 60 gems. Buy gems. Oh my gosh. Guys, I haven't been at like 100 gems in quite some time. This is actually going to hurt me. Like, this is going to emotionally hurt me. It's kind of like when I get to like under 100,000 magic. It's just like, I can't even fathom that that's going on. Okay, ready for this? Oh, I don't know. When should I tap? When should I tap? Mushu, Lee, attraction. All right, a bench. Thanks, Tasha. Thanks, Tasha. You're predicting the worst for me. Realistic, but yeah. I know there's no timing for the chests. I'm just stressing out, going, why? I hope I get Li Shang. I really hope. Best day ever if I do. I got an epic item. I got a concession. Why aren't I happier about this? I guess it wasn't a bench. And actually, if I want to trade that in, it will be some good elixirs. So it wouldn't be the worst thing ever, but I definitely still would have preferred the common item. All right, so let's see here. Should we do another one? I don't know. I think if I do, then I'm going to be under 100 gems, and then that's like... Actually, I could do 2 more, technically. Yeah, I know. Spend 240 gems, gets 2 decorations, a concession, and a costume. I know. I mean, the costume was okay, but it's totally useless for me right now, so... Wow. It's not bad. Okay, well, that wasn't horrible, but it's, yeah, you guys are right. It's not the worst, but yeah. Okay. I'm seeing some yeses here. I'm seeing the pack. Guys, I can't do the pack because it's just not letting me. The game is actually stopping me. It's very horrible. I'm not happy about this. Do it. One more. The hair shrub curse. Yes, I know. It's like decorations, concessions. I mean, concessions are cool, but when you really need characters and attractions, especially common ones, like I'm not asking for Mushu, or I'm not asking for the lantern attraction either. I'm literally just asking for Li Shang. It should not be this hard to do. It is painful to see me suffer, isn't it? Okay. You know what? Fine. But if I do want, I'm going to be under 100 gems. Okay. I'm going to stop being a baby about this and just get it over with. Right? Okay, so here it is, the very last legendary chest that I'm willing to open in Disney Magic Kingdoms before I start crying. Hair shrub curse is upon us, or upon my kingdom. There is a new update for Disney Magic Kingdoms coming, don't you worry. Alright, here we go. I can't look. Okay, I can look at this first part. That's fine. It's happened, guys. It's happened. Just want Li Shang. Okay, fingers crossed for me. Oh. What a waste of gems. Seriously, what a waste of gems. It's like the worst ever. I literally am cursed. My kingdom is cursed. I just need a minute here to gather myself together. Okay. R.I.P. the soul. Yeah, that's my soul gone. Okay. Well. I know. Cry me a river, right? How does this happen? He literally screamed no. Okay, maybe stop now. Yeah, because you guys believe that I'm actually cursed. No! Oh my gosh, wait. I know there's a sound effect I want to use right now. Okay, I'm going to check because I know I downloaded it because it is so funny. Okay, you guys ready for this? That is literally, guys, how I feel right now. I hope you guys could hear that. So tragic. Okay, now I gotta turn my volume back down so it doesn't like blow you guys' ears off. I will consider doing a legendary chest pack in my next video. However, if I am that cursed, what am I going to do about it? Like, there may be just nothing, there's just nothing left. I'm glad you guys liked my sound effects, though. I'm glad I had that on cue. That was amazing. Good times, right? Good times. What was your favorite part of my live stream? It was definitely going to be the no! You know what? Actually, I'm going to start inserting that, guys, into my videos. When I get hair shrubs or whatever, I'm going to insert it in. Like, from now on, that is definitely what I'm going to be doing. I know, the pack. We'll wait for my next video. I'll try and figure out what's going on here. I need Mushu. Like, this is just absolutely stupid. I may not even use the gems because I was going to use gems to finish this up, but I'm like, there's no point because I haven't got Mushu yet. I want Mushu in here because he is available in the bundle. Now, also, her costume is too. So there's a lot I could purchase right now if I wanted to just get it over with. And I could get some gems back because, honestly, I'm just suffering. I know, I do have horrible luck. I am cursed. I literally have the hair shrub curse. And I love how we all know exactly what I'm talking about with that. It was literally when I did the video, I spent all my gems and money on legendary chest packs for Beauty and the Beast. And if you guys don't know the hair shrub curse, what that is, and I literally got so many hair shrubs, I think I was at one point like tearing up because it was just so devastating just seeing all these hair shrubs coming up. I was laughing too, but I was like, what the hell? Why? Why the hair shrubs? And it's literally now the Blossom Bench's turn to take the hair shrubs' place. So the hair shrub curse is very real, and it exists in my kingdom. And I don't know who to blame, but I think we can blame Maleficent for this. She literally just curses everything to do with my kingdom. So, yeah. Yeah, this is just bad. Okay, so Buzz is off with Zerg. I know I will need Zerg, but in 4 hours, that'll be fine. We do have Pete that we can send out to challenge the tower as well as Mother Gothel, so I'm not worried about him. They're all 10, so he'll get sent out at some point. Now, I do have, guys, Lady Tremaine leveling up, so even if I wanted to level up Mulan right now, I can't. And that's probably why I'll only do now in terms of leveling up characters and stuff like that, just so you guys know, if you guys are getting Mulan for that 5,000 currency and you're like, oh, I want to try and get her leveled up during the event, don't send your characters out for 24 hours because honestly, it's just not going to happen. So I'm saying that like probably 4 hours. I mean, maybe 8 if you're like at school or something like that or working. Fine, but like 4 hours makes sense here. So Lady Tremaine is doing that because, yeah, Mulan's not going to be able to be leveled up that quickly. So I won't be doing Thumper. I could be bringing Bagheera, but I am going to wait till after the Tower Challenge is over, at least for me. I don't think I'm going to be doing... I could do Fred, but I, again, want to wait till I level up Mulan probably first. So I need, like, shorter level characters. So I don't know. I guess Prince Eric would be fine. Flounder would be fine. Ursula won't be. Triton won't be. Too long. We might be going back to Wreck-It Ralph characters, actually. We could do Shank after this, maybe for 4 hours if we can level Mother Gothel. Wow, level Mulan. How do you get those two mixed up? Like, literally impossible. Fail block. Okay, so, wow, guys, I have 60 gems left. What just happened? I literally spent, like, all my gems again on garbage legendary chests. Okay, well, that is the reality here. Maleficent is over you, and she put a curse over you. Why, Maleficent? There's no need to be that mean. Alright, I am still doing Toy Alien. He is at a level 8, so still not close to being maxed out, but he wasn't useful for the Tower Challenge, so no problem. Hopefully by the next one, maybe he'll be close to getting maxed out. It has been like a year for Toy Alien. Like, it literally would take you a whole year if you just collect and send out for him. So, if you get him, I know you have to get him with elixirs and stuff, but if you do get him, it's like you have to spend a whole year collecting with him, because it's like him and Buzz out together for a year for Zero Sets, and then he goes and gets the claw by himself, and yeah. So, pretty much, you're on duty for Toy Alien for a year, unless you buy his character tokens with elixirs, which is just ridiculous. So, Prince Charming, you are useless. Cinderella, you are useful, so you are not going out for that long. Fairy Godmother, useless for this Tower Challenge now. Well, for the rest of it anyway. She was useful in the earlier chapters. What was it, Chapter 1? So, that was fine. Drusilla, useless. Tinkerbell, useless. So there are a lot of collections now that can just literally go for ages, and I don't care. I mean, yeah, I think at this point, guys, it's the Disney princesses we need to worry about. Keep them available, and your Disney villains. If I'm just summing it up really quickly, Disney princesses, Disney villains, and then your Mickey and Friends characters. Those are going to be very helpful. I mean, Toy Story, like, I was like, oh, yeah, they're going to be useful, but they only ended up being useful because of Zurg, because of the villain thing. So, realistically, it's so stupid. So, I've been playing just over a year now, so a year and, 2 months now? So, pretty good. It's Mother Gothel who's cursing me, not Maleficent. Wow, that's hilarious. So when do you think you'll be able to unlock the rest of Tinkerbell and Tangle characters? Okay, so how that works. Okay, that's an interesting question. We haven't had that question in a long time. Tinkerbell you get early on in the game. I'm assuming that is still the same. It's like just by logging in for Calendar Street for 5 days, I think it is, that you get Tinkerbell. Tangled, you unfortunately need to... bring in your pirates, bring in your Monsters, Inc., and then you unlock Tangled. So, I know Wally and them are in there as well, but the thing is that I know I got Wally from my Sapphire chest at Christmas last year. Well, wait, last year, not 2018, 2017. When I started the game. I know, I started like right at the end of the year. So 2017, so this is going to be really confusing in like a year, a two's time. I'm going to be like, what year was that? Did I got that stuff? Yeah, so basically the first year I got Wally. So that sort of started that whole collection a little bit earlier. And again, like I started like right around Christmas time. So it was super weird to get A character that literally was just so random in my collection. I was so happy to get Wally because I think Wally's adorable, but like, yeah, super shocking. And I know it changed my storyline a bit for sure. I don't even know if Wally's a paid character or what. Like, I knew nothing because it wasn't unlocked to me. So, how much was Mulan? 5,000 event currency. If you guys missed that, my goodness, I was super upset about this. How on earth could they have made Mulan 5,000? Now, I didn't hear from you guys how much Nani and Elastigirl were, but I'm assuming they weren't 5,000. Okay, should the ruby chest be a good investment for her warrior outfit? It could be. I think, though, I'm going to hold off on the ruby chests, though, just until I get... Oh, no, we actually have to. I thought it was Cricky that could get it. Wait a second. Cricky is the one for the comfy Mulan fabric. Okay, so hold on a second here. We don't have a choice? We can only get it in ruby chests? What? So, like, there's literally no other way to get this costume? Okay, Nani and Elastigirl were 1,500. Okay, 1,500 versus 5,000. That's absolutely insane. Not happy about that. Okay, what? Guys, why am I just noticing this now? I thought I went through this already. Guys, the frustration. Why would they have done this to us? And we can only purchase, oh my gosh, why? Disney Magic Kingdoms, why are you breaking my heart here? Hair shrub type of curse now, and depression on the Mulan front. Okay, so we're not going to have a choice here but to open for those. And they're not even like a common item. They're uncommon. Wow. I don't know, guys. This is going to be really hard because we need, I think, quite a few of them, don't we? I'm going to just double check this. I didn't even think to check how many. We need 12. So that means, like, if you were lucky and you opened 6 chests and you were managed to get 2 in every single one, then you would be fine. But, like, you're looking at a lot of gems for that. And the bundle, it's just like, why do we want to spend $6.99 on a bundle for that and not even be guaranteed that we're going to get all the stuff? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the warrior costume. Might have to wait for that. I'm really upset now. Never gonna get Cricky if you get Mulan. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's what I was like, oh, I'm still gonna be able to get, like, 5 at least of Cricky's ear tats. Now, his ear tats were 100 currency less than I thought it would be. So that does help a little bit. But Mulan was way too expensive. I think what they did in some ways is they wanted to jack up the price for Mulan, and then they just went ahead and changed the price of Cricky a bit so we would be less upset. But really all that's happened is we're equally as upset and frustrated. I would have preferred Mulan to be like 2,000 and then the ears hats be 750. Like, I don't know what that totals out to be in terms of difference of currency, but when you look at it, it just would look better to me. You spent 3,000 gems to get everything? What? Okay, I didn't have 3,000 gems. I had like 300 gems, but not 3,000. Wow, you are dedicated. She is discovering what us longtime players have known for a while. Gameloft, DMK can be very cruel, mean, hateful. I don't know about that, but with their requirements for stuff sometimes. Okay, they're... It's not nice. Let me just put it that way. What they've done for Mulan's costume, for the warrior costume, it's not nice. Because they've already put pressure on us with the comfy cozy costume, I feel like... And now with Mulan and getting Cricky, there was just no need to do that. So my personal opinion is I'm upset at Mulan being 5,000 currency and the costume, the one fabric, only being available in the ruby chest because there is no other way to get it. So not sure what we're going to do. Yeah, so I was fine with the training camp being that price. I really was. Like, I kind of said, and I understand it's a business for them. I really do, but it just 5,000 currency. There was okay. At least if they're gonna do that with the costume, what were they doing with Mulan? Right, guys? Like, I get it's a business. I totally do, and I totally respect that, and I invest in the game. But and I even get putting curses on me with hair shrubs, but it's like what they did, as I said, for Mulan being 5,000 event currency, not cool. Because like there was no way that we could plan this, and there's no way now for some of us to get Cricky. Like, I thought the points were going to be the hard part, but now I'm like going, well, the currency is going to be interesting. Like, I know we're going to get some currency from the points, but at the same time, like, I don't think we're going to have enough. So if the costumes aren't showing up, what I would do is I would just close and reopen your game. Usually that will help reload things. Can you tell what is the way to get costumes? Well, it depends on the costume, really. I mean, you can purchase some of the costumes, limited time events, some of the costumes, Tower Challenge now. That's a new thing for the costume. So there's a bunch of different ways now. You can collect it just like with tokens and stuff like that. So, for example, Mulan's Comfy Cozy Costume, like, you know, we can get the fabrics from characters doing stuff. Now, some are in legendary chests, like the Lunar costume for Chip. So I have Dale's, just not Chip. So, you know, again, like, it just depends really on the character here. So anyways, Mulan's Comfy Cozy Costume. Again, we need Cricky to get those 6 fabrics. And I'm assuming they're going to be legendary because there's hardly any. And the glitch fabrics, if you have the princess dressing room, that is going to save you if you don't have the costumes for Chip and Dale, because you can't unfortunately send Chip and Dale out together for 60 minutes unless they've got both costumes, and I didn't get those in the chest that I did open. If we have Mushu, though, Mushu needs to be a level 2, so that is definitely something that I think is realistic, but something that we're going to have to wait for just a little bit. Mulan would be good, but I need her for the tower. Like, there's absolutely no other way for me to do it. Are costumes magic to buy? Okay, so the costumes are magic here. I believe, yeah, they're both magic. So that's basically how we're going to be able to purchase here. Now, some of them are gems, like Mickey's tuxedo, I know is gems and stuff like that. The Dumbo prediction video, good question. I have it scheduled right now for the 9th. If I finish the Tower Challenge early, I might put it up a little bit earlier. But we'll just sort of have to see. If I don't know, if you guys are like pushing me to put it up, like, let's say, you know, in the next couple days, like this earlier in the week, I can definitely do that. It's fine. It's just sitting there. I just didn't want it to take over with the event and stuff like that, because I know there's going to be quite a bit of content that I'm going to be posting with that over the next 5 days. So I'll be keeping you guys up to date on the progress with this, and I'll probably talk about it again in my videos about the costumes being a ridiculous amount and how to sort of compensate, like how to get these costumes without going broke. That's basically what it comes down to. Like, how do we do it? Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of, like, things here. Some comments. Yeah, so Cricky is supposed to be the main character for the event. He's supposed to be the main thing that we're working towards, and 2 costumes now we've got to get. I'm assuming that's within this time. Like, I don't know how we're going to do this. Now, you can purchase Mulan's Comfy Cozy costume, so that would help us technically. But I wish they had that for the warrior instead of the Comfy Cozy, I think. Because then we could have used Mushu to, or not Mushu, Cricky to collect the fabrics that we would have needed for that, and it would have been fine. And then we wouldn't have had to open those ruby chests. We could have just purchased it if we wanted to. So I think that's what they should have done, is just, if they were going to, like, again, I understand it's a business and they need to, you know, have us put real money into it sometimes for things. But I think they still could have made a really good profit. And actually, I probably would have been game even if they had 2 bundles. But if they wanted to just have the one, then had it for the warrior costume and left the comfy cozy just as it is. So that's my opinion on it, because then it would have affected us still, but it wouldn't have been so harsh. So I don't have the Mulan parade float, so that isn't going to be helpful here for us. So yeah, unfortunately, the parade float can be useful for things for sure. We can actually go ahead here and we'll check it out in the chest, because usually I believe it shows us what it can collect. So it can collect both of Mulan's items. They are both rare. So that is going to be interesting for sure. Keeping the happiness nice and high, though, is going to be really good. Now, I think, okay, DMK is going to lose a lot of players. I think they're not going to lose players that have been around a while, but I think they are going to lose the newer, like the newcomers. So I think that is something that they need to really think about. That they sort of realize that there are people that are still joining the game, and having that, like, needing to invest in like legendary chests and stuff like that, it's like for characters and for costume pieces, it's like there's absolutely no way. And I know they're like, oh, wait for the next one then, but it doesn't work like that, guys. So that's not what we want to see, like, for newer players, right? And I mean, for example, this tower challenge, like Mother Gothel and Pete, it's just like that's a whole collection you've wiped out is for those new players on top of the featured collection. So, like, yes, I've got, like, if I've got Mother Gothel and Pete and Zerg and everything, but if you guys don't, like, that's just not good. And I mean, like, you know, on top of the featured collection, it's going to be really, really hard now for the newer players to actually be able to finish this event. So I'm actually really sad for you guys, for the newer players. I mean, as, you know, a player that's been around a year, I'm even a little bit upset because of the Mulan collection issue, and Mulan being so much for Cricky. So it's a tough balance here. Thank you, Saeed. That's very sweet. You brought the smile back to my face. There we go. Because I'm serious. Like, I'm usually really happy and upbeat about a lot of this stuff, and I'm really happy with Disney Magic Kingdom's game. But what they did with Mulan and her costumes and stuff like that, and sort of against Cricky, not cool. Not cool at all. I'm a little bit upset about that. But, yeah. I'm not going to be taking a break from DMK because I'm upset or something like that. Like, absolutely not. I'll keep playing. But it's just, again, I think it's fair to say that it's a little bit upsetting. All right, let's move on here, guys, and get some of this stuff done here. Oh, I got another refresh token. This is good. How many am I at now? Oh, Woody can pull his string. Good. That quest was bothering me. It was like this kid walking around for like a week being like, I just want to see Woody. It's like, no, you can't. He's busy on refresh token duty. But you know what? It's fine. Now I'm totally cool with that. So, okay, so I can't do anything for Cricky, which is just crappy. Now really all that's left is me sending out character stuff. Should I do Wally's VHS at home thing, guys? Should I just get that quest over with? It's been there for like almost a year. I don't know. I'll leave you guys to think about this. Otherwise, I might just not do it. But again, for new players, I just want to say this. If you are a new player, don't be discouraged by this. This is targeted at the older players to continue to invest in the game. That's how I feel about this. So realistically, just do what you can with the event. Try and get it's either Mulan or Cricky. You guys kind of have to choose there. But if you have invested in the tokens for Cricky, don't stress, because those tokens will be useful for leveling him up and stuff like that, even if you get him in a legendary chest later. So no matter what those tokens that you've invested in, they will not go to waste. You just will have to wait until you actually bring them in. So when all is said and done, it's like, yes, it's a little bit crummy, but at the same time, it's not a reason to give up on the game. It just, again, is now targeting those longer time players, and I'm not even one of those yet. So even for me, this is a little bit harsh and unfair with the costumes. But again, if you're a newer player, just get what you can get out of this. I would recommend getting probably Mulan over Cricky at this point, but it is entirely up to you. Cricky is an amazing character, and it would be cool if you guys finish your first tower challenge, and you will finish it if you get Cricky. So that is amazing. So I think really at the end of the day, it's like, all right, I saw somebody say send him out. So Wally is off for his very last quest here. There's actually nothing left to do after this with Wally. So it's kind of sad, really, because little Wally is going to have his last... Well, I mean, I'll send him out on quests and stuff, but he is on his last quest for dialogue. I don't think there's going to be any more. And I can't even imagine what characters they would add and stuff like that. Woody, come back! Don't go back in there yet. I haven't sent you. You are the right toy for the job, thank goodness. Oh, guys, did you guys see on Instagram, Disney posted a new little preview of the upcoming Toy Story 4 movie. My gosh, it's so funny. Those little plushy guys or whatever, those stuffies that they've got now, man, they are like bad, you know, like they're hardcore. They're like gangster bears. That's what I'm going to call them. They're gangster bears. Bye, Tasha. Yeah, so gangster bears for sure. And like picking on Buzz and now Bo Peep is like super tough looking. And like, I think this is going to be a very, very different Toy Story than we have seen in the past. And it doesn't seem like it's revolved around Andy's room. It seems like it's revolved around the fair. Like, so I don't know how this is going to work. And remember, too, Andy gave away all of his toys to this other little girl now. So, like, I don't know how that's going to pan out with everything. So we'll just have to wait and see here. Yeah, when you're an old player and you don't play the game for a while, you become a new player. Yeah, for sure. Well, I understand giving up on the tower challenge. I wouldn't give up. I would just pick and choose what you're going to get. I think really it comes down to that. It's just choosing. Do you want Mulan or do you want Cricky? You may have enough for both, but you guys really have to start figuring this out. I want Mulan. I want Cricky too, obviously. But like, I'm going to just try my best to get that. I guess the costumes might be the one thing I won't be getting. We'll see. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. DMK is amazing. Super cool. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, back to the Toy Story. We'll see what happens with Toy Story for sure. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really different movie. But the little preview that they showed on Instagram, you guys have to watch it if you haven't seen it. I was like, what? No way. I just hope they don't mess it up, Toy Story, because like I think they need to change it up a little bit. But I just hope they don't make it super bad. But we'll see. I think it's going to be amazing. Toy Stories are always amazing. And this is like their 4th film now. So you obviously know that they're doing something right with it, right? Yeah, see? So I'm seeing a lot of people going for Mulan. Now, Cricky is cool. He's the cricket. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah. Bye. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. I just don't know how that's going to sort of pan out in the future here. With Toy Story. Okay, so here we go. More currency. Yay! So only 100 off before I can get another ears hat for Cricky. Now, Nick was useful, but now I can't remember. I think I needed him. So I don't think I can send him out for that. I can send him out for an hour, but I can't even do that. Oh, yeah, I can. But we'll just sort of have to wait. Now, Mowgli I leveled up at a level 7. Actually, that was a surprise that he wasn't useful. I leveled him up in anticipation he was going to be useful, but it's now Shere Khan, which I don't have, so yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are really sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are just like the best. How do you get so many visitors? Leave the game on? No. I've been playing for a year. This is what happens. You just get a lot. I don't leave the game on to get visitors, but that's just drained my iPad battery way too fast. I'm not even close. Like, I'm in the top 100,000 people, but, like, there are people who have, like, an extra 100,000 over me. Like, that's crazy. So, yes, lifetime visitors and stuff. And I do play the game a lot for you guys, and I'm just, like, streaming and stuff. So, yeah, like, I'll have the game on for, like, 2 hours, and I'm playing. But, like, I mean, that's only because I'm streaming, but otherwise, like, I take breaks and stuff, too, where I don't have my game on all day. I'm not, like, glued to my game 24/7. There are other things to do. I know it doesn't maybe seem like you can do anything else besides the game, but you can. You can have a life outside of the kingdom. Alright, so I am going to, I think we saw Chief Bogo, right? Yeah, we saw Chief Bogo. So Jack Skellington and Sally are really useful still for trying to get the ears hats for him. So that is going to be really good. Well, okay, so basically, guys, I'm going to just explain something to you about previous Tower Challenge characters. They will become useful at some point in the kingdom, and as we saw with the Tower Challenge 2, we saw that once we bring Cricky in, he can actually go up against the tower. So, if we want to get more points and stuff like that, that is definitely going to be the way to do it. So, where is Nightmare Before Christmas? So the mayor, he was one of our characters. Now, he is a level 7 already, but when he is ready to level up, I pretty much just send him to level up. Like, I kind of just push things back. Now, I know there's a lot of characters now for the Tower Challenge, but Christopher Robin, he gets the same priority there. He's a 9, so he only has 1 more to go. So he's not as much of a rush now, because if he's maxed out, like got all of his stuff, like I can wait a couple of days or a week even to level him, like max level him out. It's not the end of the world there. I can leave that, but I would like to have that done, especially just because I am finishing the Winnie the Pooh collection. I'm trying to just sort of make sure all of my characters are maxed out. I'm hoping to do that like in the month of February. So we'll see what happens with that. Especially with Christopher Robin on the way, it actually is a possibility that I could finish. I'm about halfway for him right now, so that's going to be really useful to finish him up. I just want them done because if they are useful and stuff later, it is going to be amazing. So, do I have to end my stream soon? Maybe in like 20 minutes? I could also, I don't know what I did with it though. I don't have my book with me. No! I don't know what I did with it, guys. Okay, I was going to talk to you guys maybe about some upcoming things for the new update that we could be getting. I guess I could wing it. We can wing it. So why don't we talk about, just for fun, like I know we've got some stuff going on here still with the Tower Challenge, but I think we've kind of covered what we need to with this. We know we need our Disney princesses. We need our Mickey and Friends. Mickey Mouse going out in his lunar costume, super helpful. If you've got the villains like Pete, Zurg, and Mother Gothel, they're going to be great. Shere Khan, even if you have him. Mulan characters, we know we have had disappointments with Mulan being 5,000. And the attraction was a fine price, so I was really, really happy about that. Now, in terms of opening legendary chests, we know that was an absolute fail block for me. I have the hair shrub curse, but that is life. Now, the points, this is going to be hard. I thought that might have been the hardest thing about the entire Tower Challenge. It is not going to be. It is going to be the costumes. But for me, I'd rather get through the points if I can, rather than the costumes. Unfortunately, it's just like they have just made the costumes a little bit too challenging that I might just have to wait. And you know what, guys? It's okay to not get everything. I think I've just come to terms with that, like, even in the last few minutes. It's okay that if, you know, again, if I can't get the costumes, I am going to finish the event, and I am going to get Cricky. I will push all the way through. And guys, if for some reason it is just not possible, then like, you guys will know that I put in all my energy into trying to make sure that I could get that. So there's really, like, I'm gonna work my hardest, but if I can't, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I played the game fairly and I've done what I can do, but if I've literally done everything, then c'est la vie, right? Okay, so let's talk about what is coming. Okay, so we have a bunch of different options. As you guys know, we were talking about earlier that Dumbo prediction is coming soon. I'm really excited for you guys to see that video. It is scheduled. It is ready to go. So as soon as the Tower Challenge is coming to an end, I will definitely go ahead and post that for you guys. Now, there is another update coming, update number 27. And actually, hopefully this works out, but I got an email from Marc-Andre, and so now apparently they're going to be doing something really, really cool with the new update, and certain YouTubers and stuff like that, I guess they're picking, I think it's just YouTubers, but they're picking some people that are very active in the Disney Magic Kingdom's community and stuff like that, and giving them clues to post to people. So, and then we just send you guys back to the Facebook page, I guess, for the final clue or something like that to find out what it is. So there will hopefully be a clue for the new update on the channel, coming out like within hopefully the next week or so. So that is going to be super duper cool to actually be able to participate with that and to sort of give you guys, like, because a lot of people maybe don't even know that I exist out there yet. So it is going to give you guys a head start here on the next update. So you guys are awesome. This is going to be great. Okay, so let's go ahead here and talk about, some more of the Dumbo stuff. Sorry, I was just checking one thing here. Yeah, yeah, I know. The 5,000 for Mulan is actually crazy. So, yeah. We're just going to have to wait on that. It is too expensive. I agree. But let's go ahead. So, Dumbo. So, how many characters do you guys think it's going to be permanent content? Or do you guys think that it is going to be a limited time event? I think that is really the biggest question for us at this point. Now, I'm thinking that limited time event makes sense, especially because the new Dumbo movie is coming out on March 29th, my birthday. Yay! So that is going to be really cool. Maybe I'll go and do that on my birthday. So, anyways, so Dumbo, I think, obviously is going to be the character. I think he will have a costume. I think that we're looking at still 7 characters. If it is permanent content, though, then we're probably going to be looking at maybe only 4. So it's going to be tough to choose then 4. But Dumbo is one of those movies that I did my video based more off of prediction. So limited time event prediction. So just so you guys know, it is more geared to that. But I did talk about if it was a permanent content update for that, then how that would sort of work. I think realistically it should be a permanent content thing, but I have just that weird feeling because of the movie they could go ahead and do that. Now the thing is, though, is I noticed in the trailers for Dumbo that there are actually 2 kids in the movie, and stuff like that. So I think, though, that they could end up expanding it and not going off of the original film. They could go ahead there and put out content with some of the newer characters that we don't even know. But that would actually be the first time they do that with a live action movie. The first time they actually did it, though, was with Ralph Breaks the Internet. They went ahead and put out characters that wasn't from the original Disney movie. But again, it was not a live action. So if they did that, that would be based off of that. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know. Like, I kind of want them to stick to the original movies. I'm really quite passionate about that. It's fine if later they want to add other characters that is part of the remakes and stuff, but, you know, for example, I just don't think even the appearance, like, for example, Beauty and the Beast, yes, maybe it would be cool, but then maybe that would just be a costume or something. I know it would be weird to have, like, Lumiere and two of the chandelier different, or candelabra, sorry, like, costumes, but I mean, that's the only way they could incorporate live action realistically in my mind, some of the older stuff. And since Dumbo is one of those classics, it's not like a Wreck-It Ralph thing, like where it's still just digital and stuff like that. And they can add characters like Turbo and stuff later in a Tower Challenge. And I really think that is possible. There are a lot of characters they could add, and they could add King Candy there, with Sugar Rush. So like, I think that there's still like a lot of stuff that they definitely could still do. So we'll just sort of have to wait and see what they decide. But I think I won't spoil it too much in terms of what I have actually in my video. So I've talked about a few things that, like, in more detail probably than I did in my video, but I think that I've done it. It's based more off of the limited time event because, again, that's sort of what they need to have come next anyways. But it'll be there, and we'll see what happens. So fingers crossed they do something really cool with Dumbo. I've done a whole bunch of other predictions. I've talked about that in my last live stream too. Here, just give 1 second. Descendants or High School Musical. I think those... I think Descendants would be amazing to come in. I was kind of hesitant on that. Like, I think if you had asked me a year ago, I would have been like, no, don't do that. I think that's really, like, a dumb idea. But I've watched Descendants and stuff, and I'm kind of not opposed. I think the only thing with that is that it might screw up some of the dialogue and stuff like that with some of the actual characters. So I think they would only be able to have the kids in the kingdom. So, you know, like Evie and stuff like that come in. But I just don't think that they could have any dialogue with their parents. I think they'd have to leave that out and strictly keep it between each other. So I think that could be really cool if they did that at some point. But I think that's something in Disney Magic Kingdoms they will not do for a while. I think that they need to put out a lot of other events, like a lot of the classics and stuff like that. And I think, too, they also need to put out Star Wars. Since Star Wars is newer to Disney, I think that Star Wars would kind of be the point there where I go, if they're putting Star Wars in the kingdom, they definitely would need to start thinking about expanding. I just think Star Wars is would take this game to a whole nother level. I think a lot of people would love a Star Wars event. I really do, but I'm kind of more for the classic stuff first. Again, I'm fine in like a year or two if they want to put Star Wars out, because Star Wars is amazing. But they need to kind of hold off on some of that stuff because Star Wars is not originally Disney. Disney purchased it, but the original, it was not Disney. So I don't know how they're going to sort of go about it. And I think they would have to go back to the original stuff. I don't think doing it the other way would be a good idea. I think they really need to go back to the original stuff. If they just put out the newer characters in Star Wars, I would literally be super upset and angry about that. But like putting out, like Darth Vader and Han Solo and Chewie and all that, like, yeah, go for it. Classics. Now let's go ahead here and let's talk about 101 Dalmatians. I've done the prediction for that. That again is another one that they could add as a limited time event. There are enough characters though that they could go ahead and do that. Also to the other one that I thought that could be permanent content would have been Lady and the Tramp. And I think that is something that we could see possibly for Valentine's Day. I know we've talked a lot about that. Princess and the Frog, but I think Princess and the Frog, they might wait a little bit. I don't know, maybe later on in the summer or the fall they could do something like that, but I just don't think that is coming for February. So we'll have to wait and see here. Yes, but again, it's something that I don't think they're gonna put into Disney Magic Kingdoms right away. I think that's something that's gonna take a while. Yeah, but again, the Kim Possible and things like that, they're TV shows. They're not really movies. Like, I know Tinkerbell has, like, a new show out there with, like, her friends and stuff like that. But again, they're not, like, original classic Disney movies. So, I'm a bit torn on that part. I don't really know how to feel about that. If Descendants came to Kingdom, I think they would put 2 costumes for Ben. Yeah, they could definitely do that. I think Descendants would be really cool to add at some point. But again, I don't think the Kingdom is ready for Descendants. That's my opinion. I think, again, there's way too many classics that they have to bring in beforehand. And 2, because the sons and daughters of these things. Like, for example, if they did Descendants right now, they don't have Cruella de Vil in the Kingdom. Nothing. Like, I don't think that that's a good idea. They have to get all those characters in before they can bring in their children. It just doesn't seem right to me. Now, there are other things they could do, like expand on the Little Mermaid again, and go with bringing Melody and stuff into the Kingdom. I think that is a possible thing that they could do, especially since they went ahead with the Wreck-It Ralph stuff. I think that I don't see that being that far in the future either. Like, maybe 2019 could see that a little bit later on if they're looking for something. There's still a lot of costume and stuff. Pocahontas would be great. Now, again, that could probably be a limited time event or permanent content. So, again, we'll have to wait and see. Now, I haven't done a prediction for Pocahontas yet. I've kind of outlined for 101 Dalmatians. So, pretty much, I'm ready to probably find the images that I need for that. But again, the ideas are there. Moana is, I think, going to be coming. I think Hercules is going to be coming. Like, those are more realistic for 2019. So I'm thinking Princess and the Frog. I'm thinking Dumbo. I'm thinking 101 Dalmatians. I'm thinking Moana. And I mean, those events alone, Pocahontas, those 5 right there would take up the year pretty much. So realistically, like, Merida still needs to come in. I think that isn't that far away either, because of a comfy cozy costume. That could be something maybe they do in the fall. I don't think they'll do it sooner than that, but again, there's a lot of different stuff that they could add with these comfy cozy costumes. And since that's the direction that they're going, like, they have Mulans now, I think that that's something that we actually have to take into serious consideration, that's what Disney Magic Kingdoms is trying to do. Pinocchio, that sounds like something they might do maybe next year. Inside Out, same thing. I was thinking, oh, those could be good. Like, I have been putting a lot of thought into it. I think those things later on would be good. They're focusing on those comfy, cozy costumes, getting them in while they're still hot, while that Wreck-It Ralph movie is still around. Like, it's not in theaters anymore, but, like, it's going to be available on, like, Blu-ray and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So there's, like, a lot of stuff still that can be going on. So, yeah. I think that there's a lot of stuff coming. Yeah, Anna and Elsa still need comfy, cozy costumes. And then we got the Frozen movie later this year. I think that is also, too, they could have a tower challenge specifically with the new characters from that, or even a little event. Like, I don't know what they've got planned for that, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they definitely could do, which could be really, really exciting. So I'm quite happy about that for sure. All right, guys, I think that we have had a pretty good run of this live stream with the Tower Challenge. I'm really, really happy with the turnout today. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We have had an amazing stream. We've talked about a lot of different stuff, from predictions to the Tower Challenge. And as you can see here, we've had some ups and downs with chess, and also too with Mulan and her costumes. Like, there's a lot to be upset about, but there's a lot to be really happy about too. Like, we got, like, for example, if you are able to get Mulan, you will have gotten a brand new character and even an attraction. So, like, today's release and stuff like that was absolutely awesome, and I think that you know, we've got a lot of really good stuff here that we have got in the kingdom right now. Again, I know the costumes are a little bit upsetting to a lot of us, and the chests even too can be super frustrating, but all of this brand new content, like even if we have to wait later to get this is so good. Like, we should all be super happy that this is happening for us, and that we're able to try and get these new costumes. Like, I think, you know, getting one isn't totally unrealistic. So hopefully that that works out for me in the kingdom and all of you guys as well. But, you know, again, we've got time. It's not going anywhere. We just have to wait for it to come back, and it'll be great. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to my live stream today. Don't forget to give this video a Mickey thumbs up, and we will see you guys for the next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. And if you are looking forward to another live stream, you can let me know in the comments once the live stream is over. And if you guys have any feedback for, like, if you want it on a weekend and stuff like that, I will be open to that idea for sure. And we can, if you guys want to talk about anything specific, then we can totally do that. So thanks guys for watching, and we will see you very soon for another Disney Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye!